Every night at 3 a.m., the light across the street turns on and someone stares into my room. Every night at exactly 3 a.m., the light in the abandoned apartment across the street flickered on. I noticed it weeks ago, but tried to convince myself it was nothing. The building had been empty for years, yet every night the third floor window lit up and a shadowy figure appeared staring at me. At first, I ignored it. I'd close my blinds, turn away, bury my head in my pillow, and wait for sleep. But the figure haunted my thoughts. Who was it? And why was it always watching me? One night, I couldn't take it anymore. I sat on my bed at 2:59 a.m., heart pounding. When the light flickered on, I froze. The figure was there, a dark silhouette framed by pale light. I raised my hand and waved. To my horror, it waved back, slow, mocking. My heart raced. I wanted to run, but my body was frozen. The figure tilted its head. Then, without warning, the light went out. The window was dark. The figure was gone. That night, I lay awake, wondering if it was a prank, a trick, or something darker. The next night, I crossed the street to the abandoned building. The air was thick with dust as I climbed to the third floor. When I reached the door, it swung open on its own. The room was empty, save for a single bulb. But the walls were covered in photographs, hundreds of them. Me in my room at the grocery store, walking my dog. In the center stood the figure, too thin, too tall, its face a hollow void. It raised its hand and waved again, slow, mocking. I stumbled back, my scream trapped in my throat. The figure tilted its head and said, "You shouldn't have waved back." The door slammed behind me. The light flicked off, and I realized, too late, I wasn't alone in the dark. The next night at 3 a.m., the light flickered on. A new figure stood by the window, staring into the room where I used to live.